I don't know what I'm looking for. I realized I don't really need anything. Like, all my needs are met. Everything I need, I have right now. So everything I desire will find my way when it's meant to find my way. And I kind of don't need anything else. Being in the state of mind where you need something, it's a lack state of mind. You're telling the universe, I don't have this thing, so fulfill my needs. It's like we're trying to fill the void in our lives, but what void is there for real? Is it a mental void? Is it a physical void? Or is it a spiritual void? Or is it all three? Or maybe it's neither. I don't know. It's very individual, but I don't need anything. If all my needs are met now, right, then I couldn't ask for more. I feel like in the future, I'll obviously have more because that's the way I think. But is it really about wanting more? Is the point to want more? Or is the point to keep going regardless of what you have? Because having things is nice. Shit, I love to have things. I have a lot of things. I have an abundance, and this abundance multiplies, and I have a growth mindset. My abundance multiplies. I have a growth mindset. I like having things, but there's more to life than just things. There's more to life than just money, and there is more to life than just spirituality. And that more, I think it's just peace. I feel like my answer, since the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I feel like I've gone through stages, right? And through these different stages, like there's the shadow work stage, there's the manifestation stage, there's the letting go and allowing stage. But right now, I kind of don't know where I'm placed. I'm just floating around existing. And it's a peaceful feeling because a lot of people feel like they're confined and restricted to their bodies, or they're in a prison in their minds, right? Because slavery, although physical slavery still exists nowadays, the most mainstream form of slavery is mental. A lot of people are slaves in their minds and they don't know it. They keep slaving away at a job they don't like, and they won't do anything about it because they have this powerful belief that life ends as soon as I quit my job, or I get fired, or an unforeseen circumstance happens. But when you're the master of your own reality, you redefine what circumstance is. You redefine what type of energy you allow into your life. If I don't want this energy in my life, then why would I pay any type of attention to it? Where energy goes, energy flows. So if I'm always thinking about negative outcomes, obviously I give them more chance to manifest. And, life isn't all love and light. It's not all positivity. The reality is that duality is in all things. There's duality in every topic. But when you see through that duality, you ground within yourself. Because while there is a good or a bad, there's no such thing as good or bad. It's all subjective. Something I perceive as good, another person can perceive as the worst thing ever. And ultimately, it comes down to what I think, because it's my life and it's my world, and I'm the master of my reality. The intention that grows flows back my way. That goes for everything, for every topic in life. So wherever you find yourself in your journey, ground in the knowing that if I don't want this outcome, then transmute it. These things that I don't want, when life shows me a whole lot of situations that I don't want, when I feel like I'm out of place, I'm really not out of place. I'm still in alignment. I need to go through these things so I can transform, so I can grow. And keeping this mindset will really yield the best results. This universe is mental before it's physical. Once you tune yourself more spiritually, once you find a flow state, you get way less attached to the physical world. And, over the years, I just kind of came to the conclusion that I don't need anything. I mean, obviously, this can be highly debated. You can say our bodies need air, we need food, we need shelter, we need whatever. But when you stop focusing on the need for these things, when you get out of survival mode, things just flow your way easily. You stay in that state of reciprocity with the universe, and you get closer to God. You get closer to source. The point isn't to make a point. I feel like I always try to give myself a reason because, if there's no point, then why am I doing it, right? But then again, that's just a thought. It doesn't really matter because I'm doing right now. Like, you can think, shit, I'm always thinking, man. I'm always thinking about things. Bro, I need to do more. I need to do more than I think. We need to find that balance. I need to find that balance between thinking and doing. Because obviously, I know the universe is mental. And I know the physical world is a reflection of my internal desires. And at the core, my reality doesn't change until I change. My circumstances don't evolve until I evolve. If God is within, and if you are the master of your own circumstances, nothing changes until you do. And flow through it, really. I don't think we need to be in a rush about anything. Life makes it seem that way, like it's a race, or like we're running out of time, or like the world's gonna end, so you might as well do this, do that. But really, has the world ended? It hasn't ended yet. Shit, why wait around? Why are you waiting? Just act. And we all have masculine and feminine energy. So you need to find a middle ground and you need to balance that, but also recognize that these are divine energies. And all things, this universe has mental gender. All things are expressed through either yin or yang. Find balance between the physical and the spiritual, rather than put too much emphasis on one over the other. Just like your body parts, right? They all work together simultaneously. Your organs all depend on one another, so the system can flow more efficiently, as it should. Focus on the whole. You are whole. You are not just a soul. You're a soul and a spirit. But you're not just a soul and a spirit. The body is a part of you as well. The body isn't you. It's a vessel for you. Know your vessel. Know your mind. Know your emotions. Be in control. Be in control of the circumstances that you can change and you can mend. Let the universe work everything else through. Let go and let God, right? Don't fall back into religion. Like, we're past that. I see a lot of people in the spiritual community just going back to religion. Stop doing that. You're not going to find salvation, and you're just going to find another set of illusions that can make you feel comfortable with your current life. Like, oh, I'm a sinner, therefore this, that, such and such. You use these labels, and then you make yourself feel like there's a reward in the end, like, oh, I get to go to heaven because I put my trust. No, man, wake up to reality. The human mind likes to do that. We like to grasp at things to just give us hope, just so we can get out of difficult situations. Instead of facing the shit head on, we just like to think, oh, I'll get my reward after death. Why wait after death? Why not bring heaven here and now? Why do you need to wait after death to feel like you're free of a prison when the prison has always been in your own mind? We don't realize just how much resilience and power we have after a spiritual awakening. Because I don't believe in being a chosen one. You chose yourself. Once you push through, you chose yourself. You chose the best for yourself. If anything, you want the best for yourself, and that's enough. You want it because you already have it in the timeline you desire to go into. See, if it didn't exist, you wouldn't be here now. You wouldn't be watching this video. This is your confirmation. I know. I know this is confirmation that you've been on the right path this whole time. You can call it what you want to call it. It can be fate, it can be the universe, but don't give it up to luck and don't give it up to an entity outside of yourself. Don't end up worshiping things that don't exist within you already. Because, yes, you can set altars for your ancestors or your spirit guides, or you can do what you got to do. If it helps you, and if you find that this practice is actually fulfilling you spiritually and mentally and physically. But again, try not to fit in a box. Try not to put yourself in another limiting condition, because spirituality is slowly turning into religion all over again. People are doing the same things, dressing the same, talking the same, acting the same, eating the same. It's religion all over again. You don't have to be vegan to be spiritual. You don't have to wear crystals to be spiritual. Like, you could still go to church. Like, I'm not doing that. That's just me, though. You know, that's my practice. And you need to recognize that having your own practice, trusting that God is within you, that's all you need.